Hi, this is Sean, the Self-Reliance Coach. I'm going to demonstrate how to backfeed your house. Once you've got all the components in place, it actually goes really fast. What we've got here, of course, is our panel. The meter's spinning right now, the electricity's on, everything's great. We have our backfeed outlet. We've got our cord that'll connect our generator to our backfeed outlet. Up here in the panel, let me real quick show you what we've got up here. Of course, in our panel, we've got our main disconnect. We'll be manipulating that. We've got our what we call our overload breaker, which in our case is the range. We've got our backfeed breaker here, which will send power back up into our panel, and then we have our branch circuits that feed the lights, the fridge, the washer, all those things. So those are the components that we're going to need to work while we are backfeeding our house. Okay, today's a beautiful day, the sun's shining, and it's a great day to get ready for the day that the sun's not shining and there's trouble, there's a storm or something. So we've gone ahead and installed our backfeed outlet, and this is exactly what we would do, and this is how long it would take if we were going to backfeed our house in the case of an emergency. So we're going to simulate that the power's out. So the meter now is stopped, and this is how long it would take, and this is what we would do if we were going to backfeed the house. Once the power's out, we would come out and we would turn off that main disconnect to make sure that we isolate our panel from the grid. And we turn off and tape off. So we turn off the main breaker, we tape off the main breaker, and then we turn off and tape off any overload breakers we have. And in this case, the only overload breaker we have is the range. A traditional house might have air conditioning, it might have a spa, pool, those kinds of things. Even a dryer, if you are running a dryer, and depending on your generator and whether or not your generator can carry that load. So we're ready here now. We've turned off and taped off our main breaker and our overload breakers. We're going to turn off all of our branch circuits, and if there's anything here we don't want to have on when we're backfeeding our house, we would leave it in the off position, and then those circuits that we do want in our house we would turn back on. So we're going to get our cord now. This is our backfeed cord, and it goes into our backfeed outlet down here. We're going to start our generator. Go ahead and turn on our backfeed breaker. So we actually now have power on the panel here, and one at a time we're going to turn on the branch circuits that feed our house. We're going to check, we're going to make sure the panel is not turning, and then we can look and check and see that we have lights in our house. So it's as simple as that, and that's how long it takes. Now once the power comes back on, we just go and do that kind of backfeed. Turn the generator off. Disconnect the power cord from the generator. Disconnect the backfeed cord from the outlet. We'll remove our tape from our breakers. We'll go ahead and turn off the backfeed breaker. We'll turn on our main disconnect and any overload breakers that we can now use because we're back on the grid, and you can see that the meter is turning, so we're using the power company's power again, and of course the lights are on and working, so we are back on the grid. So as simple as that to go on and off. That's it. At this point we would just close our panel up, stow our generator and cord, and we're back on the grid paying a power bill.